It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
A lot of defensive strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll get about 2. Jamin Davis there to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Corum. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd down, they go with Cora. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Has an opening, past the 40. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On 2nd down, Hurts. That one is caught by Campbell. And he will go all the way. Harris Campbell. Touchdown, Eagles. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the zone read, a hand here to Cora. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Now he takes off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket. because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. It's second down. On play action, Daniels. That's to the third-round pick, Luke McCaffrey. Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run straight ahead with Cora. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal. They'll run with Cora. He slams it in there, and he is in. Blake Cora, touchdown Commanders. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Oh, yeah. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
That's into the hands of Cora. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Daniels to throw on second down. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. He is in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. And if they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. To the air again. Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Here's Braden Mann now. We'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Down the sideline, past the 45. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Here's a handoff to Cora. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Delivers it quick to Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run the toss to Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drop. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Hurts. Catch made there. That's Smith. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles go up by 7, 28-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Now a run with Cora. A short gain up to the 20. The rookie Quinyon Mitchell up to make the play defensively. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
3rd and goal for Hurts. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Eagles 35, Commanders 21.
Oh, baby, you know the owner's happy with that one. Take that. Take that. Thank you. That's what we do.
Another day in the office.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We are in it to win it.
Get paid.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. They'll go play action here with Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Daniels gonna throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Barkley. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for an Eagles first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is brought in. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run. It's Barkley. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.